Hello, my name's Fluffy the Destroyer and welcome to my channel. Yeah, just be warned, in this video there's going to be some cursing or coarse language, so if you don't like it, well, it's going to start now. Fuck off. I don't know, it's not my problem. Yeah, it's about here's the thing, 10 reasons to hate PC gamers. There's going to be 8 in one in mine because there's 2 of them that just doesn't make any sense to me. There's one that I can't find text. I think I can figure it out what it means by the image, but I'm gonna try. But anyways, it's one of the guys, one of the staff at Good Gear Guide, and I don't know who it is, but thank God I don't know, because that guy just doesn't make any sense. I didn't think he made his research enough, because number 10 sounds like we're elitist twats. He says that he's complaining that the PC, we're always saying, like the PC gamer is always saying that the PC is superior. Yeah, it is. What's the problem? Is that a problem? Not me. Look, this is my system and I'm going to compare it to the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. True, it's not the best system, but trust me, there are systems out there far superior than mine. So, let's look at this here. I'm going to put the description of this, of the 3 systems here. For the cores, my system has 8 because it has the FX-8350, 8 cores and 8 threads. Same thing for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. The frequency on mine is 4 gigahertz. I could probably overclock it to 4.5. I am not a fan of overclocking. I don't like to do that. Xbox One and PlayStation 4 respectively 1.6 gigahertz each. I see the GPU cores, mine as 13 and 44. Xbox One 768 and the PlayStation 4 1152. I got better. Peak shader throughput 2.7 teraflops on mine. Yeah, a big advantage over the 2 others. Xbox One and PlayStation 4 respectively 1.23 and 1.84. Mine beats it. System memory, again I beat it with the quantity, as I have 16 gigabytes. I can have up to 32 gigabytes. The speed, if I'm correct, like the I think it's at 25 the maximum or something, if I believe. But the Xbox One has 8 gigs. 2133 megahertz DDR3. The PlayStation 4, very surprised, 8 gigabytes, but 5500 GDDR5, very good. System memory bandwidth, no clue. And I don't have the best system out here. The hard drive, I can use an SSD. Can they use an SSD? I'm not even sure about that. Even if they can, I got better. I could use better. I can go with a 1 terabyte memory. Not memory, but hard drive. I can go with 4 terabytes of hard drive, for example, for my videos. I can get more. Not them. Does that mean I'm better? Well, that's really subjective, because you gotta look not only at the performance in the game, but what the game gives you. And you gotta look at the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Both machines' hardware, like the games when they're made for that hardware, they're specifically made for that hardware. It might not run the same if you put it on PC. Like, you gotta port it correctly. So, again, it's a bit subjective. Number 9, eSports. Yeah, looks like we got some tournaments and everything. Like, we're giving games like, I don't know, StarCraft 2, for example, and StarCraft and all those games, a tournament. It's like an esport. Okay, yeah, true. If you look at the, I don't have it here, but sports, you gotta have some physical interaction here. Typing on a keyboard and a mouse is not interaction. Yeah, you gain 1 point on that, it's true. Giving this an esport? No, but in definition it might be changed throughout time, because there's a lot of hours spent. There's a lot of passion in there. A lot. Number 8, they're filthy pirates. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to give this like really right away. Go on Pirate Bay. Search for console games. Xbox 360, like the ones here that are like they have the most seeds in Leech, right? Watch Dogs, Sniper Elite 3, Grid Auto Sports, and Grand Theft Auto 5. Do I need to say more? PC Gamer sounds like the like if there's a problem, let's blame it on them. Like Ubisoft does that. They blame it on PC gaming. But then again, they release their game on PC gaming. But is that why they're not putting a lot of efforts into PC gaming? Into PC gamers, I mean? No, I'm not even gonna go there. Anyway. Let's see here. Fuck you, Ubisoft. Fuck you. Oh, God. Number 7. They make the rest of us look like nerds. What? No, I mean, look at me. Do I look like a nerd? I'm married. I have a kid. I have life. I work. I play games on the internet with my friends. I'm not a nerd. Same goes with console gaming. I mean, look at the Xbox Live, for example. You play games with friends on the internet. Some of them really play games like a really long time. Some of them don't even have a job and they do that. And they're on consoles. So then again... Oh, God. Number 6. They're shameless graphic whores. We don't care about the gameplay. We're more interested in teasing a few extra frames per second out of our ridiculous overpriced gaming rigs. 2 mistakes here. Number 1, not all gaming rigs are all overpriced. I admit mine is really high, really high. But then again, you can get a $500 PC, which is the equivalent in terms of performance out of a console. Link in description. There's an article. I'm not even going to give a system. Everything's in the article. It's all there. $500. Some are cheap. That's the thing. You don't need to spend $1,500, $2,000, $4,000 to get the equal amount of performance, if not better, than a console. Like 1080p, 60 frames per second. Trust me, you don't need to. Wow. This is ridiculous. Number 5. They got more money than sense. Again, I'm married. End of discussion. No, really, to be serious, again, games don't have to be $4,000. $500 can do it. True, you're going to run the game at 1080p and 60 frames per second. You probably can give more. You don't need to. You really don't need to. It was $500. That's what you need, really. Number 4, MMORPGs. I have problems with this. I have problems understanding this one here because it sounds like that guy or that staff has a problem with MMOs. Probably because of the time a gamer can go into gaming with MMORPGs. On top of my head, World of Warcraft when it came out. I know that some guys, or even Diablo, for example, and from Blizzard. Those games, like a lot of people played those games for a very, very, very long time. If you count the hours per week, they played more than they work at their job. It's that much, I know. Same applies for consoles. I remember when I first started with my console, which was Nintendo, not Atari, or anything older than that. I played Final Fantasy. I started with that. And over time, I played Final Fantasy for a very long time. I spent a lot of hours. It was on console. Well, I played with my friends. It was, what, multiplayer gaming. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, or Mario Brothers, or games that I can't even remember now because it's way too old. In consoles, the same applied. A lot of hours that was spent in there was consoles, not PC gaming, not MMORPGs. Number 3, they're always complaining. Bullshit. Console ports, console games, they all have bad games. Google it. It's full. For example, 3 of them that it's like on top of my head right now. Ride the Hell Retribution. I challenge you to complete the game on console. It's just impossible. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I really don't. It's a big pile of junk. Steel Battalion, Heavy Armor, Fast and Furious Showdown. These are like 3 of the games that I can tell you right now that are complete crap on consoles. We are complaining because the games are bad. We're not complaining because we want to. Okay, true, I'm a guy, I'm married, I have a kid. I love complaining, I love ranting and whining. It's not an excuse. I have reasons. And no, it's not because I'm married. Like, anyways. Yeah, and number 2, it's just really weird. I don't know, I just see a picture of a woman, and it's like a gaming rig. It's like a PC rig. I guess he complains that we're modding too much. I'm not really sure. I don't even see the text. Same applies to consoles, if that's what it means. There's a lot of like physical mods that you can do to your console. Like some of them, I guess it has limits to it, but I saw like an Xbox 360 or even a PlayStation 4, 3 or 2 or whatever. I don't even know if you can physically mod a console, like heavily physically mod a console today. But I know that when I had my PS2, you can mod it in a way that it could be transparent. You can even change, like it has the frontal CD unload thing. You can change it in a way that it pops up. Like you change the case, and then you change it in, like the CD in a way that it pops up. Yeah, you also need that little popping, that CD opening on top, so you can play backup games. Yeah. You can do it on console as well. I guess that's what it means. And the number 10 would be, I don't even know. It's really weird. If I look at it right now, yeah, it's the lead speak. There's a study on that. That, for example, it says there's a woman that says if you can read this, you really need to get laid. I'm married. I can read it. There's a study on this that says that if you can read the first and the last letter, and if you can make sense on the line, on the whole phrase, you can read it correctly. Like switch the letters around, you'll be able to read it, so it doesn't make sense. But it's really fun. I don't know. Do I take this reason to hate PC gamers by heart? No, because I know it's not true. But let's face it, there's a lot of opinion here. There's not a whole lot of facts. Anyway, if you did like this video, just put a comment down, subscribe, and rate. See you later.